before I forget. Cool. This is our fourth lesson, the last one from this course. So we are going to use some time to cover the contents in the booklet, yeah? And then we will do the final practice, yes? I think all of you wrote your names in the list, this registration for the final practice. Perfect, cool. Okay, so let's go to the booklet. So before we start, I would like to ask you some questions, yes, for like a self-evaluation. So do you think you can describe a basic yoga pose, for example, tabletop, downward facing dog? I know they are not basic poses, like I know they are difficult poses, but like something, the poses we covered in the course. Yes, so do you think you can describe them? Yes. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Can you guide a simple joint mobility exercise for the neck, for the shoulders, for the hips? Yes. And Elias also.
Because I need to practice.
Of course, yes. Perfect. What pose do you feel comfortable guiding? Sophie, which pose do you think you can guide confidently?
I think Adho Mukha Svanasana.
Okay, down dog.
Yes.
Perfect. Nai?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know. I think that the tabletop pose, because
Okay.
it's the center of a lot of asanas.
Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. What adjustments, verbal adjustments or cues can you remember from the course? Analia, can you tell me one? You know, these phrases that we use in different poses to indicate like a specific adjustment, physical adjustment.
Yes. Feel all four corners feet
of the feet. Okay. Okay, perfect. Nai, can you tell me another one?
Roof your feet.
Okay, root your feet. Sophie?
Tuck your tailbone.
Tuck your tailbone. Perfect. Guada?
Gaze to I don't know how to say. Well, how do you say belly button? Gaze to the belly button.
Okay, perfect. And Flor?
My favorite one is lengthen your spine.
Lengthen your spine. Yes, that's all. That's also my favorite. Okay, perfect. And the last question is, would you like to revise anything from previous sessions? Is there anything you feel like, this is not very like clear, or I need to revise this?
I have a doubt, because when I was practicing for this lesson, and I always said come into come back, another synonyms. I don't remember when I want to speak, but I think that I
Okay.
have to practice.
Uh-huh. Well, the other day I didn't repost. I shared a reel. It's called English for Yoga Basics. Yes, so it has synonyms. So you can say, for example, come into Warrior One, or get into Warrior One, or take Warrior One. Yes, so you have different expressions to use.
Can I use take?
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay.
take a pose. Take a pose.
Perfect. I think
Yeah.
that this is a Spanish thought or pensamiento en español. Pensé que era tipo take or no, we can use it.
No, yeah, because in
Perfect.
Spanish I don't think we would say like tomar.
No,
Adomuca.
but okay, I can use it.
Okay, yeah, you can use it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Perfect.
And we can use adopt because I use
Adopt.
adoptar.
Adopt. Yeah, adopt. I like
Yes.
it. Mhm.
No,
Yes.
I use tomar. Yes, if for this I use tomar la postura que te quede más cómoda or something like that. And
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, take. Or,
Take.
perfect.
Yeah. Mhm. Maybe your thought comes from English and not Spanish, right? I don't know. El huevo o la gallina, right? Which came first? Okay, perfect. So yes, Flor.
Another way is to talk about like suggestions, like instead of saying do that, like try to, look for, avoid, that kind of words.
I don't know. Maybe you have to give me like an example.
Okay. On
Can
my next
can you think of?
notification, I will send you
Okay.
the list of questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to. I don't know if there are so many ways to say it, because of course you could say I recommend you to, right? Like that's also, it depends a lot on your personal way of speaking, right?
Yes. You can say the intention is.
Yeah, the intention here is to blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. If I think of other ways, I will let you know.
I have a question.
Okay.
Today we are finishing this course, but can we write you in the future if we have a I don't know.
A doubt?
How do you doubt? A doubt?
A doubt. Yes, of course. If you have like a specific doubt, you can ask me, of course. If you have many questions, maybe we can have a class, right? Like a customized class.
Okay.
But if you have like, I don't know, 1, 2 questions, I can send you, like I can reply on WhatsApp. Of course, you can ask me. And I will also, when we finish, I will also offer you other classes that I have to continue learning and to continue practicing. Yeah. But if your questions are a lot and I really have to sit and take time to answer, I think it's better to have a class, maybe, like as you would do with any course, right? But I think maybe in most courses, maybe you don't have this possibility of asking the teacher, or it's not very common. But of course I'm here. But if you feel it's like you have a lot of doubts, maybe it's better to have a class or a pack of classes, whatever, it depends on what do you need to ask. And I also recommend you to, because I have sent you a lot of material, videos, glossaries, activities, the booklets. So I also recommend you to really take time and assimilate all this content, because it is a lot. Maybe in the course you don't have time to see it, like properly see it, but when you finish the course, you can continue using this material, of course.
Okay.
Cool. So today we are going to cover
I have a
vinyasa.
question.
Yes,
Sorry.
Sophie.
For this, when I want to say la cola va hacia atrás o quiere ir hacia atrás, I say that like that, like in Spanish, or you have,
For example, in down dog, like this kind of action in there, or
yes, it's probably in down dog.
You could say push your seat bones back, maybe,
Okay.
or
Okay.
push your sacrum also, the sacrum back.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Welcome. If you want to say cola, you can say your bottom, your buttocks. Also.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so today we will cover vinyasa, pranayama, and relaxation. Yes. So let's start with vinyasa. But before we check this, tell me if any of you teaches vinyasa, any of you guides vinyasa practices. Sophie, so? Sometimes?
I think sometimes I make vinyasa, but not too much. It's not my, I don't know how to say, but it's not all.
Yeah, it's not your strong point, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. What about the rest? Nai?
I do.
Flor, vinyasa, yes.
Yes,
I
I do a mix between hatha and vinyasa.
Hatha
and
vinyasa.
depend.
Okay, perfect. And Anna?
Yes, I do a lot of vinyasa, but not like how do you say, una estructura fija. I create, yo creo, vinyasa.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you don't follow a sequence, but you create vinyasa. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Okay, perfect. Well, so I will just read like the important phrases here. Yes, so Vinyasa Yoga is a flowing dynamic sequence of poses, and it's one of the most popular styles of yoga in Occident, right? This type of practice involves synchronizing or connecting the breath with a continuous flow of postures. Yes, that's why it's called vinyasa flow sometimes, because you flow from one pose into another pose. The fluid, almost dance-like movements, yes, because it looks like a dance, increase flexibility, strength, and stamina. Stamina is like resistencia, as it calms the mind and improves overall health in general, right? Because, well, it obviously has certain benefits, right? Like this cardio movement, right? It obviously has specific benefits different from an asana, like a hatha yoga practice, right? They have different effects on the body. because of the great amount of creativity allowed, and this is what Analia mentioned, right? Like all the creativity possibilities you have in Vinyasa. Vinyasa classes can vary. They can be very different from teacher to teacher, right? Like some teachers only use asanas, some teachers use like a million variations of asanas. Some teachers teach like a slow vinyasa. Some teachers are very fast. Well, it can change. However, one thing doesn't change or should not change, and this is the emphasis on linking movement with breath. I personally don't practice vinyasa and I don't teach it, but I think that if you do teach vinyasa, this link between movement and breath should be like very respected and protected, because otherwise is, I don't know, there's no yoga practice, right? If you are just moving like crazy and not connecting the breath with that movement, right? So I think this is something we should really keep, right? Some vinyasa practices use the Ujjayi breath. Are you all familiar with Ujjayi? Yes, perfect, cool. Especially in Ashtanga Vinyasa, I don't know if in Flor, for example, do you use Ujjayi in other Vinyasa classes, like not Ashtanga?
Sometimes, only for specific works.
Exactly, yeah. But not for a full practice. Cool. So Ujjayi Pranayama in English, it's victorious breath or ocean breath. And Vinyasa classes may incorporate music. Sometimes teachers make like specific playlists for classes. I think this is an art, like choosing songs for different parts of the class. I think it takes, I don't do it, but it probably takes a lot of dedication, right? They may incorporate meditation at the end or chanting, like mantras chanting. And they typically include a big variety of poses: standing, balancing, twists, back bends, inversions, seated poses, forward folds, and probably all types of poses. And of course, they finish with Shavasana or corpse pose. Yes, corpse is cadaver, which is the final relaxation posture. Yeah. Any questions about Vinyasa or anything you would like to add? Cool. In YouTube, you will find like so many English classes of Vinyasa, because in the States, in the United States, it's like I think it's the most practiced style of yoga. And I will share with you something. When I send you, did anyone do the practice I sent you from the American teacher?
No, the last?
No yet.
No yet.
Okay, well, I hired this American teacher to guide a practice for you. But before, I sent her my practices so she could have an idea of what are we learning, what are we doing here. And she told me, oh, your classes are very slow. And I was like, oh, okay. And I know my classes are slow, and I like my slow classes. But also I realized that, yeah, like most people in America, they are used to fast yoga, like rhythmic yoga. So yeah, for her, my classes were like yin, they are not yin yoga, of course, but for her, it was like super slow. So well, I respect everything, but I choose to guide slow classes. There is also some very interesting like slow vinyasas. Have you ever practiced like a slow vinyasa? There is a teacher called Patrick Beach. Do you know him? Patrick Beach? Patrick Beach. He is super famous and he has some very interesting slow vinyasa practices on YouTube. He is also very attractive. By the way, just saying. Okay. Well, in the booklet, you have 2 examples of vinyasas. A vinyasa for beginners, which is like something simple, and a more advanced or intermediate vinyasa. But in this class, I'm not going to read them. Yes, you have them there. You can read them later. I prefer that you work on your own vinyasas. Yes, and we use this time to practice. Yeah. So I will separate you in 2 groups. Let's see how many are you? Yeah. So it's going to be maybe 3 and 2. Yeah. One group will create a vinyasa for beginners, yes, for people starting a yoga practice. And the other group will create an intermediate, let's say an intermediate vinyasa, because I don't think there's so many advanced. I am not an advanced practitioner. I think that's something really rare. And the idea is you don't need to describe the poses so much because it's vinyasa. Yes, you have to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. But the transitions, yeah, so the focus is on the transitions and not so, maybe you can say something essential about, for example, cobra, open your chest, of course, yes. But focus on the transitions from pose to pose. Yeah, perfect. Cool, and it's 9:30. I will give you 20 minutes, maybe, to create the vinyasa. Then we come back and we practice together, yes? So one group guides, the other group practices, and then we change. Yeah? Perfect. Okay, let me send you to the groups. And I will go and tell you which one are you supposed to do. Okay. So maybe Guada and Flor, you can start guiding your beginners vinyasa. Yes. If Nai, Anna, or Sophie, if you would like to practice this vinyasa, that would be great. Yes. And if you don't want, you can just listen. That's okay. Yeah. But
Okay.
if anyone can practice, that would be good and nice. And Guada and Flor, I don't know if you would like to split and maybe Guada guides a part, Flor the other part. You can
Yes.
arrange between
Yeah,
your
then we
Read it.
perfect. Great.
So, disclaimer, we are assuming that we worked these poses before. I mean, it's a
Okay.
beginner sequence, but it's a long sequence that you should have practiced step by step before.
Perfect. You
So
can start.
we start? Okay.
Yes.
So we start from side pose and a comfortable version of side pose with your glutes to your feet and send it to the front, and we start here. Exhale and side pose. Inhale and slide into cobra pose. Open your chest. Exhale. Lift your hips into down dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, bring your right foot to the front. Inhale, lift your arms and your torso. Exhale, up into warrior one. Exhale, open to the side into warrior two. Inhale, goddess pose. Bend your knees and your arms.
And exhaling, we are going to switch sides. We are going to go to the left in warrior two. Inhaling, warrior one. Exhaling, the back knee to the floor. Exhaling, sorry, inhaling, tabletop. Tuck your toes, and exhaling, go to down dog. Hold one breath in down dog, and in the next exhaling, go to plank pose. And inhaling, knees on the mat. Exhaling, go to the floor in chaturanga, half chaturanga, and inhaling cobra. Perfect. And exhaling, go back to child pose. Arms back. And
Okay.
stay there.
Okay. I really like it. This is a mandala flow. Flor was asking me if there is any word in English for secuencia circular, and the name is mandala flow. Yes, because you start in one side and you finish on the other side. So beautiful, really nice. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Also, Nai, and Ali and Sophie for practice. Okay, and the other group, I think you didn't finish, right? You didn't finish completely, but you can guide whatever you have, yes? And maybe if Guada and Flor, you can practice it, that would be great. You can start whenever you like.
So if maybe I can start, it's okay? Yes?
Okay.
Okay. Well, start in Tadasana. So we go to a standing pose. Inhale, bring the palms at the center of your heart. Exhale, exhale there. And when you inhale, lift your arms overhead together. Yes. Bend your knees, tuck your table, and activate the whole body. Yes, chair pose. Transfer the weight to one, no, sorry, that no. Exhale. Okay, maybe other girl continues because it's not long.
Okay.
Yes, I could okay. Well, I could continue. Transfer the weight to one foot and bring your right leg back and come into warrior one. Root your right heel and ¿querés continuar vos, Amalia, Analia, o sigo yo? Sorry, girls.
Anna, can you continue? From warrior one?
Warrior one. Sorry. Warrior one. If he in warrior one, when? Well, twist your torso to the left. Yes. Bring your palms together to the chest. Then bring your right elbow to your left knee. Well. Return to the center and go to warrior one, warrior two. Go to warrior two. Well, how do you say? Transfer all your weight to your left foot and go to half moon in balance. Then return, inhaling to warrior two. Go to warrior one, exhale, inhale here. Bring your right foot to your to the front. Chair pose. Then exhale here, inhaling, extend your knees. Well, bend your elbows, bring your palms to the chest. Exhale. Inhaling, go to Tadasana. Well.
Okay. I like the vinyasa. I think it's cool. Maybe I wouldn't say so much, go to this pose, go to the other. I would give a bit more. Yes, for example,
yes.
Go to half moon pose. Okay, maybe lower, bring your hand to the mat in front of your foot, like a bit more.
Yes,
but in general,
we can't or we could finish the instructions, and then I was how do you say perdida?
Lost.
I was lost. Then I saw her, and then I said something.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you improvised. You improvised the last part, right? Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you so much for those viñasas. Let's go back to the booklet. Yes, so we finish with the booklet and we start the final practice. Yes. And I will give you a few minutes before the practice. I will give you a few minutes to do, I don't know, use the toilet or whatever you need to do. Okay, so let's cover some basic pranayamas. With basic, I mean common pranayamas. Nadi Sodhana, which in English is the alternate breathing, because you alternate nostrils, and Samavriti, the square breathing technique. Yes. So for these pranayamas, we will use the mudras we covered in the previous lesson. Remember, Jnana Mudra and Prana Mudra. Yes, so remember for Jnana Mudra, we connect the thumb with the index finger and you keep the other finger straight. And for Prana Mudra, you bring index and middle finger to the space between the eyebrows, and we use the thumb to block this nostril, the right nostril, and the other two fingers to block the left nostril, right? Or I know there are other mudras to use, but in this case, we are using these ones, yes? Okay, so normally for all pranayama exercises, we find a comfortable seated position, yes? Cross-legged, like Sukhasana, Siddhasana, diamond pose, yes, like on your knees, or Dandasana, staff pose, yes, if you need to have the legs extended. Cool. So, well, here we have the mudras, yes. And for Nadi Sodhana, we start blocking the right nostril, and I always start exhaling. Yeah, so I block, I exhale, and then inhale through the left, counting up to 3 or 4 or 5, I don't know, any number you choose. And then you block the left and change, right? And exhale through the right. I practice it with the double of the inhalation. So if I inhale in 3, I exhale in 6. Inhale in 4, exhale in 8. Yes. And you can complete, I don't know, 5, 6, 10 rounds. Yes. Changing nostrils whenever you have to exhale. Yeah, so basically that's the dynamic. You have to exhale, you change the nostril. Inhale, change, exhale, right? Do you practice Nadi Sodhana like this? Do you do anything different?
I think I practice same, like inhaling through the 2 and then block right, exhale through the left, inhale through the left, and yes.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So in this case, we are not practicing retention, right? We are not practicing Kumbhaka. It's just inhale and exhale. But if you want to practice Kumbhaka or retention of the breath, then I think Samavriti is like a good option to familiarize with retention, right? Because it's quite simple. Yes, so for Samavriti, I practice it with mudras, but some people don't use mudras, right? So they say like inhale, hold, exhale, hold, right? So the mudras are optional, right? So Samavriti is an equal ratio. Yes, ratio is like frecuencia. Yes, like all the phases of the breathing are equal. So inhale in 4, hold for 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Yes? So you can say hold your breath in for Antar Kumbhaka and hold your breath out for Bahir Kumbhaka. Nai, would you like to read this paragraph here? The description of the exercise. Close your...
Yes, of course. Close your right nostril and exhale through the left, realizing any residual air from your lungs. Inhale through the left to counting up to 4 or 5. Close both nostrils and hold your breath for the same time. Open the right nostril and exhale, counting up to 4 or 5. Close both nostrils and hold your breath for the same length. Continue for 5 more rounds, making sure the phase of your breathing are equal.
Perfect. Cool.
I can breathe and breathe always.
Yes. Remember, when it doesn't have the E at the end, it's breath. Yes? But don't worry, because I confused them for like 6 years probably, so. And I didn't even know I was confusing them, you know, I would just use whichever I liked. Okay, perfect. Which other pranayamas do you normally practice or teach?
I practice Ujjayi, Kapalabhati, Anuloma Viloma, a lot.
A lot. Cool.
Yes.
And
do
you have like a separated pranayama practice, like separated from the asana practice?
Sometimes I do more pranayamas than asana, but it has to, for me, yes, and for my students, it has to want it, that, and maybe more advanced, you know, like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Brahmari, it's really nice. Brahmari.
Oh, yes. Brahmari pranayama.
Yes.
Cool. Any others that Guada didn't mention? Then we have the Surya Veda and the Chandra Veda, right? In English, it's called the Surya would be the right nostril breathing, and Chandra the left nostril breathing. That's the name in English. Cool.
I practice again. No, I don't. I practice 2 Bhastrika, Tejas Pulaka.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Well, this is the vocabulary we need to guide pranayama. It's not like such a large vocabulary, right? Nostrils, open, block, inhale, exhale, hold, in, hold, out. It's not such a difficult vocabulary, right? When we finish the practice, I will guide you a few rounds of pranayama, yes, before Shavasana. And let's go to the last part of this lesson. Yes, we have a script here for a basic relaxation. This is a script, un guión. Yes, of course, you can adapt it, you can change it. Yes, you can add. This is something really basic. with some like very typical expressions. Yes. Wada, would you like to read this script?
Yes. Lie down on your mat with your legs extended and arms by the sides of your torso. Let your feet fall apart and place your palms facing up. Relax your muscles, your calves,
Calves.
your quads, your glutes. Relax the muscles in your back. Relax the muscles in your arms too. Soften your face, relaxing your jaw, your tongue, your forehead. Release your weight to the floor. Let go of any tensions. Breathe naturally without making any efforts. Let your body and your mind rest. Enjoy this rest. Stay here and now. Slowly start moving your toes and fingers. Make any moves you feel like. Take a deep breath. When you're ready, come into a comfortable seated pose and bring your hands in prayer. Once again, breathe deeply. Let's chant Om together 3 times. Namaste.
Cool. So you can see some words, some synonyms: relax, soften, release. Yes, so all these words have the same intention. Yes. And something I would add that is not here, but I would add it is try not to move, or try to stay still. Try to stay still. Still is quieto o quieta. Do you use any techniques for relaxation?
Sometimes I guide like belly breathing. I don't know, abdomen,
Belly
or
breathing, yeah.
or a sequence of yoga nidra.
Yes.
Like start with the right hand and that sequence that make the mind.
Only that part of the yoga nidra.
Yes, only that part. I don't.
I think it's
remember.
called
Yeah,
rotación de la conciencia.
Yes,
Yes,
rotation. Yes.
Yes. I don't know the specific name in English for this technique.
Yes, no.
Yeah. But I could check it. What about Sophie? What do you do for your relaxations?
Well, I'm not sure where is the name, but when the people stay laying on your back, breathe deeply in nose, and when they exhale through the mouth with a slightly sound. So I make this 3 times, maybe 4 times, and that's helped to relax a lot, but I'm not sure what is the name.
Yeah, it's just breathing out through the mouth.
Yes, just that.
Yeah. I checked WADA, and it's rotation of consciousness. The name of this part of yoga nidra.
Rotation of
consciousness. Cool. Flo, what do you do for your relaxation?
Different things, but another one that I like is the contracting, releasing technique.
The Jacobson technique, right?
Right. And sometimes I start applying things of like mindfulness and that kind of things to try to stay in the moment.
Yeah. Do any of you guys like visualizations? Yeah.
Not that much. If I really know the student, yes, but if not.
Why? Are you like scared of using something that might not
Sometimes,
Uh,
yes, people don't feel comfortable or remember something, and if it's one-on-one, it's okay. But in like bigger groups, I don't like it. No.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. So maybe you make them visualize something that scares them or whatever.
Yes.
I
Night,
understand.
I don't
Flor,
know
sorry.
if, yeah, sorry. It's
Flor,
Flor
you were
said,
saying something. Or
No, sorry, it's a delay. I don't want to interrupt. Like,
okay.
I don't know if Flor said before that she practiced the relaxation, no, the
Relaxation.
relaxation, where you have to contract the parts of the body and relax. You see
Yeah.
this,
It's called the Jacobson technique.
I don't remember the name, but I
Yes.
practice this on my own.
Okay.
Because I feel that it's like a inner massages,
Massage.
como una
Mhm.
inner massage, no?
Yes. The technique is called the progressive muscle relaxation, and the creator of this technique is Jacobson.
Perfect. I really like this.
For me, no, like this technique doesn't work. Like I think I have enough tension in my body to, like, even if then you relax, no, I don't feel comfortable with this technique. But well, I think it's something really serious. Like if you look for information, it's something like really proved, which works for a lot of people. But well, like and also I normally don't like visualization. I've had quite a few bad experiences with visualizations, so I'm more like a vipassana kind of relaxation, like just focus on the breathing in the body, and that's it. That's what works for me. But well, yeah, there are techniques for all tastes. Okay, ladies, I will give you, I don't know, 5 minutes maximum, whatever you need to prepare, and let's meet again for the final practice. Yeah? Okay, and Nai, which part will you guide?
The sun salutation.
But I have an Aliyah for the sun salutation because you registered in on Friday's class.
Sorry.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. You can guide both the sun salutation. That's okay. No worries.
Sorry, I don't remember that I have to change with this group.
It's okay. You can do one round each. Yeah. Okay, so I have Claude for the opening and the warm-up, Sophie for the joint mobility exercises, Analia and Nai for the sun salutation, and Wada for tree pose. And Wada, maybe you can guide, no?
Bridge pose.
Bridge pose, bridge.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Maybe I can try to guide also tree pose if you want. I
Okay,
don't know how.
yeah, of course. Yeah, so you can guide tree after sun salutation and then
The
go
bridge
down
pose.
to bridge pose. Perfect.
Okay.
Cool. Well, Flor, you start. So whenever you are ready, are we starting in seated pose or how?
yes, seated pose.
So I will not do it because I will be listening to you and writing down notes to give you feedback. Yes.
Okay, so let's start. Find a comfortable seated pose, maybe cross legs or whatever you need, maybe with a cushion to be even more comfortable, whatever you want. Try to sit up tall, lengthening your spine, relaxing your shoulders. When you feel ready, close your eyes, breathe in and out through your nose. Allow your breath to be slow and steady. Begin to bring awareness to your abdomen, to your chest, to your back. Feel the flow of the air. You may feel any movement because of your breathing. Pay attention to what's going on inside your body. You don't need to breathe too deep. Just allow the air to come in and go out of your nose. Feel how light and natural your breath flows. With your awareness, it will naturally become slower and deeper. Use this conscious breathing as a key to uniting your body and your mind and bringing your energy into each movement of your practice.
Do you have any warm-up moves, Flor?
Okay,
Maybe.
so let's start flowing connected with our breathing. So as you inhale, start softly opening your chest. As you exhale, round your back a little bit. Feel these waves on your spine. Inhale, opening, exhale, rounding. One more time and slowly go back to the center. Strengthen, lengthen, lengthen your spine. And let's start making circles with our head. So round from your neck, make circles, trying not to strain your neck. Try to find comfortable movements. You can make semicircles or you can go in a full circle, avoiding your head to collapse backwards. Go one more circle and go back to the center. Keep feeling your breath. And let's roll our shoulders.
Maybe Sophie can continue because she has shoulders mobility. Thank you, Flor.
Yes. Okay. In seated pose, extend the arms to the sides at shoulders height. Turn the arm up. Palms are facing up. Bring the fingers to your shoulders and rotate slowly to the front. If you can draw the elbows together, make it. Hold this for 5 breaths and move. When you finish, switch directions so you can rotate to the back, the shoulders. And breathe deeply. And if you feel good, you can close your eyes. Then let's stop the movement and release the arms to the sides. Now inhale deeply and lift your shoulders close to your ears. Inhale, and when you exhale, bring the ears out and repeat this 2 times more. So inhale, bring the shoulders close to your ears and exhale out all the tension here. 1 more in your time, in your rhythm. Okay, so I go to the neck movement, neck mobility.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so in seated pose, inhale, exhale. Try to connect the breath with the movement. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale. And the next inhalation, tilt your neck back. Avoid straining the neck. We want a long neck. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest. And repeat this 3 times more in your time. Make slowly the movement. Take your time. Or connect the breath with the movement. When you finish, come back to your center. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and when you exhale, turn the head to one side. Inhale here, and when you exhale, come back to your center. And inhale here in the center and exhale to the other side. And repeat this 2 times more in each side. So inhale, and when you exhale, come back to the center and inhale to the center and exhale to the sides. Or maybe you can only connect or breathe deeply and move the neck very slowly. And when you finish, Inhale to the center. And exhale, bring the chest to the mat, chest to the chin to the chest, sorry. And inhale, come back to the center. And that's all.
Okay, thank you, Sophie. Thank you so much. Okay, from here, I will guide a transition to standing. Yeah, but I will not show, I will not demonstrate, so listen to me. So place your hands in front of you. Shift your weight forward and cross your legs, coming to tabletop. Great, inhale here. Exhaling, tuck your toes, lift your hips high into downward facing dog. You can micro bend your knees. You can also pedal your legs a little bit. Yes, like bend one knee and then the other. So you soften the back of the legs. And whenever you are ready, start walking your feet to your hands. So we come into a forward fold. Again, micro bend the knees, keep the knees soft. Point your seat bones to the ceiling. Your arms can be relaxed or they can be active by pressing the hands next to your feet. Try to point the crown of the head to the floor. And try to keep your abdomen close to your thighs, to your quadriceps. Bend your knees a little and inhaling softly, not too much, come up, vertebra by vertebra, rounding the spine. So we meet in mountain pose for our sun salutation. And Alia, would you like to guide a round of sun salutation? And then Nai will guide another round. You have to turn on your microphone.
Do you listen to me?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay. Well, stand up on the front of your mat. Release your arms side to side to your torso. You can stay with your eyes open or you can close your eyes. We stay here a few minutes, only a few minutes. Feel your feet, feel all four corners of your feet. Feel your ankles, your knees, your hips. Feel your spine, your shoulders. Feel your neck, your head. Breathe deeply. Inhale deeply. And when you exhale, bring your arms to the front of your chest. Bring your palms together. Inhaling, lift your arms over your head and strengthen all your body. Open your chest. Engage your core, your gluteus, and exhaling, forward fold from your hips. well. Place your hands side to side to your feet. Inhaling, step back with your right foot, and then with your left foot. Stay here in plank pose a minute. Inhaling, exhaling, feel your bottom belly, feel your whole body. Inhale and exhaling, bend your knees and bring your knees, your chest, or your chin on the mat. Okay. Slide your body to cobra pose. Put the top of your feet on the mat. Engage your core, your gluteus. Bring your shoulders and lower. Well. Place your toes on the mat and lift your hips. Lift your hips to downward facing dog. Exhale completely, and when you inhale, bring your right foot to the front of your mat. Then your left foot. Stay here, lift your hips, only your hips. Stay in forward fold. Inhaling, exhaling. Then stay to, lift your torso vertebra by vertebra. Bring your palms together to the front of your chest. Lift your arms. Lift your arms. Yes. Strengthen all your body. Inhale deeply and exhaling, bend your elbows. Bring your palms in the front of your chest again. Inhale and exhaling, release your arms side to side to your torso.
Thank you. Nai, would you like to guide another, like the other side or another round? I don't know which kind of hand salutation do you guide?
Yes.
Because Anna
Yes.
guided the right side, so if you guide maybe the left, or I don't know. Well, you guide your thing.
Well, perfect. Coming to the front of your mat again. And you choose if you prefer your feet together or your feet at the hip distance. Perfect. In this place, lengthen your spine and roof your feet. Relax your arms. Look forward. Focus on your breathing. Relax your face and smile. Inhaling, lift your arms over your head. Put your palms together. And look at your hands. Exhaling, fold forward from your hips and come into Uttanasana pose. As you prefer, if you prefer, micro bend your knees. Relax your head and your arms. And at the same time, inhaling, extend your legs and extend your spine and look forward like a table. And align your shoulder with your hips. Exhaling, come into Uttanasana again. Place your hands near your feet and bring your left leg back, then the other leg, and hold in the plank pose. Come into Chaturanga or half Chaturanga, wherever is the same, and come into Cobra pose or Baby Cobra or Sphinx pose, the pose that you prefer in this moment. Push the floor with the top of your feet and spread your fingers. Open your chest, relax your neck, and if you prefer, look up or look forward. On the next exhale, come into table pose. Tuck your toes and lift your hips to come into down dog. Stay here, 3 breaths. And when you are released, bring your left leg in front, the other leg, and stay in Uttanasana pose again. Relax your head, your arms, bend your knees if it's necessary. Inhaling and at the same time extend your leg and extend your spine and come into the table pose again. Like a table pose.
Halfway lift.
What?
The name is halfway lift.
Okay, maybe or half Uttanasana. And exhaling, come into Uttanasana again. And finally, extend your leg, extend your spine, extend your arms. Lift the arms over your head, look at your hands. And bring your palms in prayer mudra on your chest. Smile. And relax your arms around your body. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Nai. Okay, perfect. Guada, from here, maybe we can do 3 poses. And then if you like to guide any transition to go down, yeah, you can do that. I can help you if you need any words there.
Let me improvise something.
Yes.
Okay, so coming to Tadasana for some breathings before triples. Close your eyes, connect with your breathing. Try to, maybe after sun salutation, your breathing is a little faster. Try to come naturally again. Feel your feet on the ground. Lengthen your spine. And observe how is your body, your mind. open your eyes. And we are going to do triples. So try to transfer your weight into the left leg, micro-bending your right knee. And place your
The
place your
sole,
sole of your right foot on the inner side of your left thigh. You can help with your, do it with your hands, help. So place, gaze to the front, try to focus on a point, maybe at the height of your eyes or maybe far away down. And when you're ready, place your palms together on the chest, on Pranam Mudra. Hold the pose for 3 breaths. And if you want, and you can lift your arms by the sides of your head without at the shoulders distance. Perfect. Exhaling, come back with your palms together on the chest. And release your right leg. And your arms. Perfect. Now we are going to switch sides. So micro bending your left knee, transfer your weight on the right leg, onto the right leg, and tuck your left feet, but place the left feet into the inner side of your right thigh. Remember to focus on a point and adopt Pranam Mudra. Awesome. And if you feel comfortable in this side too, you can lift your arms at shoulder distance by the sides of your head. With separate palms. Yes, that's it. Hold the pose. You can feel your right leg. Come back with Pranam Mudra, palms together in the chest, and release the leg, release the arms. Perfect. Now we are going to transition to go to the mat. So we are doing it slowly. We can exhaling, place your chin to the chest and go down vertebra by vertebra until your hands touch the floor. We stay there in Uttanasana just for 1 breath. And when you're ready, you can go with your hands a little bit like walking with your hands until you can bend your knees and go, yes, knees on the mat. Glutes on your heels. Yes. And no, sit downs, Virasana. Yes, perfect. There, inhaling, lift your arms from to the sides, palms together, and exhaling, Pranamudra. Perfect. Release your arms and you can sit down, like transfer your weight to the side, and we are going lie down on your back for to bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. So when you, perfect. So feet, we are going to place it on the mat at hips distance, near the glutes. Not too far, not too near. So arms by the sides of your torso, palms down. The neck is neutral. You can look this like your chin is perpendicular to the floor, maybe almost. Okay, and when you are ready, inhaling, you're gonna lift your thighs, glutes, and torso. Exhale when you're up. If you feel comfortable and you want a little bit more, you can interlace your fingers and scoop your shoulders in, like doing some rocking, I said, with your shoulders and with your back. Perfect. Connect with your breathing. Maybe we can look to transfer the weight a little backwards, like pressing it with your feet. And this allows us to lift a little bit more. Try not to hold your breath. Avoid separating your knees. Hold the pose for 2 breaths more. More breath, 2 more breaths. If you have your fingers interlaced, separate them. And for coming out of the pose, you can lift your heels, inhaling the pose, and exhaling, lower your back, vertebra by vertebra. And lastly, your glutes. When you're down, knees to the chest, hug your legs, and rock to the sides a little bit for a massaging the spine and releasing maybe some tension that may remain. Awesome. Stop in the center and I leave Amalia.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Guada. When you're ready, come into a comfortable seated pose. Yeah, you can come by the front or by the side. Any comfortable and stable pose. You can grab a cushion if you need. So ground your seat bones, lengthen your spine. Keep the chin parallel to the floor. And we will use our mudras. Yes, so on your left hand, connect the tip of your thumb with your index finger and keep this mudra on your left knee. And adopt Prana Mudra on your right hand. So middle finger with index finger together. Come to the center of your eyebrows, or the space between the eyebrows. So we will use the right thumb to block the nostril, the right nostril, and the pinky and ring fingers to block the left nostril. Before we start with Nadisodhana, take a deep breath first. Yeah, so inhale and exhale through both nostrils. When you finish, block the right nostril and exhale again. And now inhale through the left, counting up to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right, counting up to 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And change nostrils. Exhale through the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the left, counting up to 4. And then change nostrils, exhale through the right, counting up to 8. And you can complete 3 more rounds of Nadisodhana, changing nostrils whenever you need to exhale. Whenever you finish your 3 rounds, release the mudra. Keep your eyes closed. Observe the sensations in your body. Observe your mind. Take a moment to stay here, just observing, not judging. And we will adopt our mudras again. Jyan Mudra on the left, Prana Mudra on the right. Block the right nostril, exhale through the left. And now inhale through the left, counting up to 4. Block your left and hold the breath in, counting up to 4. Open the right, exhale through the right, counting up to 4. And block both nostrils. Hold the breath out, counting up to 4. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold the breath out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold the breath in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold the breath out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can complete 3 more rounds counting mentally. You can apply bandhas whenever you practice retention, Antar Kumbhaka or Bahir Kumbhaka. Whenever you finish your rounds, you can release the mudras and again, keep your eyes closed. Take a moment to observe the effects of this short pranayama practice. And just breathe naturally through both nostrils. And whenever you feel ready, slowly uncross your legs and lie down on your mat. Adopt a comfortable position for our final relaxation. You can do any movements you need before adopting Shavasana. And now for this pose, try to stay still. If you really have to move, try to keep it to a minimum. This is a resting pose. So let's focus on the feet first. Let's start from the bottom of the body. Let your feet fall to the sides. Feel the contact of the heels with the floor. Now observe the muscles in your legs, the calves muscles at the back of your shins, your hamstrings at the back of the thighs. Let these muscles relax, melt. The knees are soft. The glutes are also completely relaxed. Bring your attention to your pelvis. Relax your pelvic floor. Relax the muscles in your abdomen. Observe the sensations in your abdomen, in your organs. Observe maybe some subtle movement that happens with your breath. Your belly button moving up and down very slightly. Your ribs maybe separating and coming together also very slightly. Observe your chest. Relax the muscles in your chest, in your shoulders. Relax your arms, your fingers. Observe the sensation in your palms. Which kind of energy are they receiving in this position, palms up? Try to keep a space between your neck and the floor. Try to keep this natural curve of your neck, same as in the lower back. Relax all the muscles in your back. Feel as if your back was melting on the mat. Bring your attention to your face. Soften the face completely. You don't need to have any expression right now. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue rest, floating in your mouth. Let your eyelids rest. Relax the space between the eyebrows. Release the weight of your head to the ground. Bring your attention to your breathing. Try to follow with your attention every breathing cycle. So observe every inhalation, the precise moment where inhalation turns into exhalation. Observe the exhalation and the precise moment when the exhalation finishes and another breathing cycle starts. Try to walk with your breathing hand by hand, yes, just next to your breathing. Your mind starts wandering, just pay attention to your breathing again and again, as many times as you need. Slowly start breathing more deeply. Start filling your belly with air and exhaling completely. Start moving your toes and your fingers. Continue by moving your arms, your legs, your head. You can stretch the body. You can yawn if you like. Yawn is bostezar. You can do anything that feels good right now or necessary. Roll onto a side, maybe the right side. And slowly, with the help of your hands, come back to a seated pose, a comfortable pose. Whenever you are ready, bring your hands in prayer at the center of the chest. Press into your palms and pull your elbows out, lengthen the spine, close your eyes, take a deep breath, a complete breath. And once you finish, take another inhale and let's chant together Om on the exhale. Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for coming, for participating, for being there. I will send you some personal feedback to your WhatsApp. Yes, because I prefer to keep it personal. But you were all amazing. It makes me really happy because I can see that you learn a lot in not so much time, because this is a 2 months course. So I think in 2 months you learn a lot of vocabulary, and that's amazing for your mind, for your profession, for everything. So I'm really grateful for that. I will also send you the rest of the material. Yes, the videos. There is another glossary, an asanas glossary in Sanskrit, English, and Spanish. Yes. And well, I, of course, invite you to continue learning with me. Yes, so I have some conversation classes, which are very interesting. I will send you the information later. And I will also invite you to do the course in the next edition, because it will be an extended version. It will be longer. Yeah. So I will also send you an invitation for that. But later, not now. Now you can process this. And as I said before, if you have any questions, you can WhatsApp me. Yes. Would you like to say anything, to ask anything?
I want to say, like, thank you. Thank you for the course and for all the material and knowledge. It was really lovely.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, it was very nice having you, very nutritious, all of you. Both groups were amazing. Really, I'm really happy with the groups, with the people.
Thank you for all, Amalia, and you are so sweet and clear, Clara.
Clear? Yeah, clear.
Clear.
Mhm.
And I feel that I learn a lot, that I thought that I couldn't do something like that, and I am so happy and
Okay.
have movement in my inside me or
Yeah.
something like that.
Are you like mobilized?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nai.
Thank you, Amalia.
Thank you, Sophie.
I'm very happy too for this course because it's helped me a lot of. I think I repeat every record class, and I write all my notes, and I internally all these things, and that's amazing. And I'm more confidence in my classes, and this is like a life for me. So
Yeah.
I appreciate and thank you so much, Amalia.
Make sure you download the checklists that I sent you. Los PDF que se llaman checklists. Because
Yes.
here you have the links to everything. Yes, so download these PDFs and you will have all the material.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies.
Well, I want to tell you thank you very much. It was
you, Ana.
really great, really great. Great
Thank you so
job.
much.
Now I have a lot of job to do.
Yes. Me too. I always have work to do. Don't worry. If it's not like professional work, it's a spiritual work, but there is always work to do. Okay, ladies, enjoy your weekend, and we keep in touch. Yes, I will keep the group for some time. Yes, so we can continue talking in the group, and I will send you the certificates too. Yes, so the group will be there for 1 more month minimum. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
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 Bye bye.